Greetings, everybody. Hello, hello. We're back again for November 1st. Can you believe it? November 1st through the 7th. So we're already hitting the home stretch here. And probably next week we'll do horoscopes, okay? Not this week, but next week. All right. Okay. And we're down to the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, and the Sun card. That's lovely. Okay. So hang on just a minute. You're going to see a little gray face that sticks up over the table every once in a while. She's kind of thrown a fit, but she wants to be petted, but she's right there. Okay, let's have a look. This is interesting. One of the things, this card, of course, to the past, but this is one of my cards that I really like to see in terms of being on the right path, feeling that you're spiritually headed the right direction. That's a good thing. It is also an 8, which implies to me that there's changes in some forward movement, right? It means to me when it's in this position of the past, it has started and your feet are already heading the right direction. Okay, are we there yet? No, but this is kind of a beginning. And the other thing is, with this particular 8, it means about bringing things back into harmony, but it might happen a little faster than you thought. Okay, so that has begun. And then these two cards together, and there's the root of the reading, is about stability, but this can be financial, physical stability. And the only thing that's holding it back is sometimes in order to get to this stability, you have to identify what your wants and needs are. And kind of what this is doing right here. All right, so we are on our way, other card, and this card is showing me we've got a plan for it, okay? We do have a plan, and we can get there, and where's there? There's the happiness card. Those of you that are single and looking for a good partner to pair up with, this can also be the long-term committed relationship card. Sun card, right? Giant yes card too as well, so just know that. But I really think that it might be tying into this card. Whoa! Is this the happiness card and the committed relationship card? To whom? This guy right here, the Ichiban guy, the number one guy. It may be someone who comes running into your life within the next 3 weeks. All right? Keep an eye open for this person. It feels like they're pretty mobile, but it doesn't mean that they don't stop to enjoy what they observe. Okay, you can see but not observe, and this is an observer. All right, so know that. It looks like they're coming in, so keep an eye open for that. They may even change your mind about what you've been expecting. So maybe you have real rigid expectations of who you want to have in your life, and somebody comes in and they go, yes, I used to be that way. Yes, I know. And you're like, oh, so they've already lived through it and they don't have to do all that stuff. So you can just move forward with them. So this can also be moving forward cautiously. And since it's in conjunction with this other person, it may mean a partnership that works well. Okay, it is another 8, and 8s are what? Change. All right, so just keep your eyes open. All righty. Now, another good card that's in here is another major arcana, much like the Sun. This is the Empress card, and sometimes she's the card of abundance. And so we've been looking at getting our feet on the right path, looking at feeling stable in what our choices are. And this could even be financial choices. And then we've got this Empress card, which is the card of abundance. Right? Know, too, that when you get the Empress card, sometimes it's an indication of the US of A. So maybe these are good things that are going to start applying toward the US, right? Nice card for that. Card here telling me that looks like real estate's going to be getting better. It's a slow advancement, right? But it is feeling like the family home is getting to be a thing again. So it's not just from the past and everybody wanted opulence. This is like, no, I want a comfortable place to live. I want a nice neighborhood. Maybe you want little fruit trees and stuff. And this is to be had. So this is coming. So if you're feeling frustrated because you can't get that real estate, you're not buying that house that you want because there's nothing on the market, this card says it's coming. Okay, it is coming. Okay, heads up on Taurus people. Know that you might be called upon to be a better friend, and not meaning that you aren't one, but somebody may need you, and you're like, no problem, count on me. Right? It's also a card that speaks to me of good outcome for the USA, because the authority figure is also in the friend's position. So it's not something that you are worried and stressed about. It's like, I feel comfortable. So we may have more information that's coming through that is going to make us feel more confident and more assured. Right? But heads up, if you're a Taurus, this could be your piece of property that you're looking for. It could be your opportunity to fall in love that you're looking for. Okay? This card is requited love. It's in a position of hopes and fears, so it comes and it goes. Back to the idea, just keep your eyes open, and you might just observe something that you had overlooked before. All of this is not happenstance, because here we have what I call your spirit guide card. And a lot of people are worried about it because they think like, oh no, I'm being judged and blah, blah, blah. Not really, because this actually is, I love this particular card and this corner right here, because it's somebody who's going, oh yes, that was great. I'm so glad you did that. So your spirit guide is there to encourage you into the positive stuff. A lot of that is going to start happening for you, and it may manifest within the next week to a month, right? So don't give up hope too early. I also feel like it's a card saying you have the potential for this. If there's an event that arises and you're thinking, oh no, I don't have enough experience, I don't think I can do this, forget about it. This says, yes, you can, and yes, you will, and yes, you do. So know that whatever they're going to ask of you, say yes, and then just do your best to make sure you make it happen. It's kind of a difference between sometimes a masculine and feminine attitude toward challenges. Sometimes females feel like they need to know it inside and out, and males will go, give me a couple of weeks, I'll have it hammered down. Okay, so remember that. This card is saying, yeah, you can. So maybe you don't quite know what you're doing at the very beginning, but this is doable. This is learnable. This is success as well. Okay, and it's saying your spirit guide's there to help you. Right? Now remember, the last thing with the spirit guide is you have to ask for help. Okay, so you can't just sit back and wait for boom, that little tooth fairy to arrive and give you everything you needed. You have to ask, and you may even ask for the opportunity to experience the learning of it. Okay, so know that this card is here saying, I'm ready and willing to help whenever you need me. All right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards in the spread, and like we usually say, that's 2 more than you're normally given, right? So statistically, you get 1, possibly 2, and for this week we get 3, right? The happiness card, huzzah! The abundance card, ta-da! If you want the baby, that's an abundant aspect of that card too. And if you're also wanting the baby, it looks like the right doctor shows up to help you too. Authority figures, providing abundantly for you and making you satisfied and happy. All right, so those are some pretty good cards. Might have to wade through some deep stuff to get there, but you're on your way. Your feet are already on the path. Let me grab one more card from each of these. Let's see if there's anything that your guardian angels want to say. Yeah, it says there's the 8 of rods. We already had that one. What is this about? Forward advancement. It's also telling me it's not slow moving, right? So there's going to be some rapid advancement on some things for you, and when you least expect it, ta-da, they show up. And let somebody else take the low road. This is about maybe someone around you, because you have expectations. Come on, let's go, let's do this. And they're like, let me think about it. Could be that Taurus that I drew, because Taurans usually like to take it slow and easy. But this is a slow-moving knight, so this could well be your Taurus. It says, but it's not for you. This is you, right? So maybe you progress faster than they do, but they'll catch up with you. So no te preocupes, todo está bien, todo bien, right? This is pretty good. So those of you that are frustrated with being stuck, you're about to get unstuck. All right. Thanks for your attention, and I will hope to see you. Go ahead and give us a like or subscribe or refer us to somebody else. Share us if you like. And I'll talk to you again next week. Horoscopes next week.